Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get this tutorial out to you guys and uploaded. I've been under the weather and I wanted my voice to get better before I did the voiceover. It's still not 100%, so you guys are gonna have to deal with my man voice for this one. But I'm just gonna get right started into the tutorial. So first things first, I'm going in with my Farzali Unicorn Essence Serum, and I'm just patting that all over my face. Next, I'm going in with my Burt's Bees Intense Hydration eye cream and just tapping that under my eye. Now, just for some extra hydration, I'm going in with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. And this, because of the winter months, my skin is so dry, so this helps with that extra hydration. Now, with my Vasanti Liquid Cover Up Foundation and Concealer, I'm just running that over any dark spots that I have on my face, so any dark pigmentation areas, any dark pimple marks that I have. I love that this cover up is so lightweight. It doesn't leave an orange undertone on me. It's easily blendable, and what I'm doing is I'm just blending it out with a Morphe 428 brush, and I'm just tapping that over, and you can see how well it just like melts into my skin. Now I'm going in with my Nars foundation. This is the Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm going in with Syracuse and Stromboli. And as usual, I take Syracuse and I kind of bounce that all over my face, and then you're going to see that I'm going to go in with Stromboli, and I'm just going to hit the highlight areas. And I find that it adds a very nice base for my highlight and contour. And I'm just using a Morphe E44 brush to do that. And I'm just blending it out. I love how this brush really just blends the color out, and it kind of melts the color into your skin. Now I'm taking a beauty blender and I'm just merging those two colors together just so there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going in with my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and this is in the color medium, and I'm just applying it with my fingers, and I'm just going under my eye for this one. What I love about this concealer is it doesn't crease on me, and it adds a little bit of hydration, and that's why I like using it under my Shape Tape, and it's the same brand, so I find that they complement each other so well. And I'm just blending that out with the dry beauty blender. Now, using my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is also in the color medium, I'm just popping that on my forehead, on my eyes, under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And I'm blending that out with a dry beauty blender. I love using a dry beauty blender more than a wet one. I just find that I get more control over the way I'm blending out my colors, and I think a dry beauty blender is awesome to use. Now I'm taking my my Morphe concealer brush, and I'm just blending out the concealer that I put on my eyelids. Now, using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I'm using the banana and peach color, and I'm actually using it with the Shade and Light brush. And I actually found this at my local Winners for like 13 bucks, and I thought it was a steal because I remember seeing this brush for like 40 bucks on Sephora, so I had to get it. I wasn't feeling the way it was setting my highlight areas, so I ended up moving into the Morphe E49 brush to do this. I just found that it gave me a bit more control over the way I was setting the concealer. Now going in with the darkest and the medium shade in the contour side of the palette, I'm going in with a Morphe E49 brush, and I'm just starting to carve out the hollows of my cheeks, so my contour areas. I'm going to bring that up on my forehead as well as my jawbone and my temples, and I'm just being very light with this. I wanted the most color on the hollows of my cheek, and then I kind of just wanted everything else to melt into each other and just look seamless and not too harsh. Now I'm just starting to contour my nose, and I'm using the Morphe nose, what is this? The Morphe nose contour kit, and the first brush I used was the M3, and then I used the M6 to blend it out. Now I'm just using that banana shade in the Shade and Light palette, and I'm going in with the Morphe M407 brush. So I decided that I would have some use for this Shade and Light brush, and just to intensify that contour that I put into the hollows of my cheeks. So I did find a good use for it, and I also found a good use for the setting side of the brush as well. And I'm just adding a bit of that banana color underneath the contour, and that's gonna kind of add some more depth to it. So I'm going to start my eyes now, and I'm using the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, and I'm going in with that middle shade right there, and I'm going to use that as a transition color. I'm just sweeping that over with a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm putting that into my crease. I'm going a bit above my crease. For this color, it doesn't really matter how messy you get, just because it's just a transition color and it's just going to be in the background. You're barely going to see it. Now I'm going in with that top left dark burgundy color, and I'm going in with the Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush, and I'm just starting to carve out the outer and inner corner, and I'm going to start creating that halo effect that you're going to see. So I'm just swiping it back and forth and just focusing the colors on the outer and inner corner, and I'm just leaving that middle area bare because that's where I'm gonna add that pop of shimmer color. Now I'm going in with that lighter burgundy color in the same palette, and I'm just intensifying the outer halo of it. So now going in with the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I'm using the color, and I don't know if this is an actual name or if it's just an abbreviation, but it's OUD, and it's a chocolatey brown color, and I'm also using that same Sigma E45 brush. And now I wanted to intensify it a bit more, so I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Warm Browns Obsession palette, and I'm using that dark brown color that's there, and I'm also taking the Sigma E40 brush. Now I'm just taking a clean Morphe M518 brush, and I'm just blending those colors out. There's no additional product on it. I just wanted to blend any harsh lines out. Now just going in with my Morphe concealer brush, I'm just cleaning the outer edges up, any shadow that kind of fell out of place. Just cleaning it up, and then I'm taking a beauty blender and just blending out any harsh lines. Now I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm popping that in the center of my eyes, and I'm just going to add as a really nice adhesive for that pop of color that you're going to see me add in a bit. Now taking a small flat shader brush, I'm spraying some MAC Fix Plus on it, and this helps kind of grab the color on the brush a bit well. You can use water, you can use setting spray. I like using the Fix Plus. I just find that it works really well for me. And I'm just popping that on the center of my lid, just being very careful not to go over any of those darker colors that I added on earlier. Now I'm just going back in with a bit of that darker brown color and just popping it over any of that lighter color that might have gotten out of place. Now with a pencil brush, I'm just popping a bit of that light beige color into the inner corners of my eyes. And now for my eyebrows, I'm going in with the Anastsia Tinted Brow Gel, and this is in the color Granite. And I'm just kind of brushing that into my brows in between the hairs just to intensify my brows a bit more. Sometimes foundation gets on it and it looks a bit lighter, so I find that this helps, and it also helps set my brows as well. So now using a flat definer brush, I'm going back in with that beigey color from the Mauve Obsessions palette, and I was just popping that on my brow bone. Now I'm just tight lining that my upper and lower waterlines with the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer. And my eyes are super sensitive and they get super watery whenever I do this, so I do have to take a Q-tip and absorb any of my tears that may run down. I also had to use Visine as well because my eyes got super red after doing that. Anyways, it's fine. I'm now using that darker brown color that's in the Warm Browns Obsession palette, and I'm going in with a flat definer brush, and I'm just running that color under my lower lash line. Now going back in with my Mauve, the Mauve palette, I'm using that dark burgundy color with a pencil brush, and I'm just blending that dark brown out a bit and just creating that smoky technique. Now going in with that light taupe color, I'm popping that underneath the dark burgundy just to add some extra dimension. And now using my STILA Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner. This is the only eyeliner I use. It's the only one that works for me and the only one that doesn't move on my eyes. And I'm carefully carving out my wing. Again, be very careful with this step. If you guys need to take an eyeliner pencil and kind of just carve it out a bit messily first and then clean it up with the liquid liner, I find that that helps a lot too. Now going in with the Huda Beauty Smokey Obsessions palette, I'm using that black color with my flat definer brush, and I'm just setting that that liner pencil that I added a bit earlier so it doesn't move around too much. Now going back into my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, I'm going in with the color Cashmere, and it's a medium taupe color. It's gorgeous. It has a nice metallic sheen to it, and I just popped that over the beige that I applied earlier. Now I'm going in with the star of the show. I'm going in with Too Faced Glitter Pop Peel Off Liner, and this is in the color Yes Way Rose. This is a gorgeous glitter liner. It has pink and magenta glitters in it, as well as gold and pink shimmers. And what I love about it is if you make a mistake, you can literally just peel it off and it doesn't ruin your eyeshadow. It's pretty cool. I'm just curling my lashes with my Shiseido lash curler, and now going in with my L'Oreal Voluminous primer. This is what I'm trying out right now. I usually use the Dior Lash Maximizer primer. It is a bit pricey, so I'm just trying out some more affordable versions of the primer for you. Now going in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I'm just going over that primer carefully and just kind of brushing it through my lashes, focusing more on the inner part of my lashes just to get the volume out. And now for a bit of length, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, and this is in the color Carbon Black, and I'm just running it through again just to give my lashes a bit of length. Now I'm using my Anastsia blush kit, and I'm going in with the color Terrace, and I'm just using a blush brush. I'm not too sure of the number of this brush, but I do believe it's a Morphe brush. And I'm just popping that on the apples of my cheeks and bringing that up and blending it a bit into my contour. Now I'm using my Anastsia Glow Kit, and I'm going in with the color Summer and Moonstone, and using, I think this is the Morphe E49 brush. I'm just popping that on my cheekbones to kind of make it pop a bit more. Now I'm using my Bite Beauty Champagne Discovery Lip Set. And for those of you who know me well, you know that I am literally allergic to any other lip product besides Bite Beauty. I can only use their products on my lips. Any other brand that I've tried using. My lips get swollen and they get blistered, and they get a very, very dark pigmentation. It sucks. I hate it so much because I love lipstick so much. I feel like it just pulls the entire look together. But Bite Beauty it is, and I love their products. I love that they're so natural. They're awesome. I'm just taking the gloss that comes with it, and I'm popping that on the center of my lip. I wasn't feeling my hair, guys, but now I am. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. If you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know on Instagram or under the comments of my video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!